cook. She got the recipe, she got what you need. That girl can cook. That black girl magic, I gotta have it.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are making southern style collard greens. This recipe is super simple. This is the easy stovetop way that I like to do it, and we're gonna go ahead and jump right into this. Okay, so we're gonna start off with 2 cups of water, and you will see me alternate between water and chicken broth, and I'll explain why in a second. But I'm gonna add in my smoked turkey necks first. These are actually already cooked, but I want them to be tender and fall off the bone, honey. So we need to cook them a little bit more, all right? And here's that chicken broth that I'm adding in. And I don't want to cook this completely in chicken broth because I don't want my collard greens to taste like chicken. It does add a whole lot of flavor, but I do like to cut that broth some more. So I'm going to alternate between water and broth throughout this video. So keep up with me, all right? So now we're going to add in 1 small onion. This is 1 yellow onion that has been chopped, diced, sliced, all of that good stuff. You can chop it however you want. You can make it small, big, whatever you want to. We just need 1 small onion. And I'm also going to add in about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and pepper combined. Just a little bit. I just want to give this broth just a little bit of flavor. Not too much. We're going to add more seasonings later. And we're going to cover this with a lid. And we're going to cook over medium-high heat for about 20 minutes. Okay, so for this recipe, I am using shredded greens that are pre-packaged already. Okay, I'm not sure of the brand, can't remember, but I will post it down in the description box. And, you know, it says that they're clean. I don't trust it. I don't believe it. So I'm just going to rinse them off and kind of scrub them together myself. Clean them as I would any other type of green normally. All right. But when you look through here, you're going to see a few stems. You'll see that? Just a few. If you don't like the stems, you can definitely go through and remove them. However, I actually do like them. I don't mind them. I like that texture contrast in my greens. So I'm going to actually leave some of them. Not too much, but some. Okay, you can just go through and peel them off, or, you know, just pull them out, however you want to do. All right. And I've added 2 tablespoons of vinegar to this, as well as some salt. Okay, and I'm just going to scrub these greens together. And I'm going to repeat that step. And after I'm done, I'm going to remove them and place them in a large bowl so we can go ahead and start the cooking process. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and check on these turkey necks so I can add in these greens. Honey, they aren't ready, but they are ready for these greens to go in this pot. So we're going to go ahead and add them into the pot carefully. Remember, this is boiling water. Don't stick your hand down in there if you don't know what you're doing. Be careful. Use up some type of utensil that'll help you get those greens transferred into there easily. And it will look pretty tall. This is only 1 bag. If you're cooking multiple bags at a time, you definitely may want to do this in batches. But for 1 bag, it should fit in your 1 pot. This is a 5-quart pot. Okay, and I'm just going to add a little bit of water. You can use broth or chicken broth or water, whatever you want to use. And I'm going to cook these down so that they can shrink, because, honey, all this work for 2 spoonfuls of greens, basically. That's what's going to happen. But that's okay. It's okay. All right, so I'm going to add just a little bit of spice here. 1/4 teaspoon of crushed red pepper. That part is optional if you have smaller kids or you have people who don't want to eat spicy food. It doesn't really make it spicy, but it does add a nice kick, okay? And to every pot of greens, we have to have some type of acid. So I'm adding in about 2 capfuls of vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar or white distilled vinegar. And I'm also going to add a little bit more of that black pepper to taste, as well as a few pinches of garlic powder. You want to be careful on the garlic powder. Too much garlic will destroy your greens. It has happened before. All right. And I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of seasoned salt. And honey, all of this combined is going to give you some of the best tasting pot liquor you have ever had, honey. If you don't know what pot liquor is, look it up, or you're too young. All right. So we're going to cook this over medium-low heat for about 45 minutes to an hour. Make sure you're checking on that they're not sticking and burning. We don't want any of that happening, okay? So we're going to cook that down, and this is what we should have. All right, so we are pretty much done here. The last thing that I'm going to do is add a pinch of sugar. This is optional. And matter of fact, the first time I heard somebody putting pinches of sugar in their greens, I like to pass out, okay? However, it does help with any bitterness, okay? Just a pinch. You add any more than a pinch, you're going to have sweet collard greens. And these are not candy yams. These are greens, okay? So we don't want them to be sweet at all. Just a pinch. And y'all, that's it. Look at that. That meat is falling off that bone there. I'm going to add a few pieces of that to the bowl, and we're going to check it out in the end. And there you have it, your Southern style collard greens with smoked turkey necks. Very simple, very easy, very delicious. Y'all know flavor ain't fair. So look, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know if this recipe was easy to follow. And I'm going to see you guys next time in the next video. Bye.